Sex is more than a physical act. It's a powerful force woven into human connection from a biological perspective. It ensures our survival, but it runs far deeper than that. Sex is the language of intimacy, a primal dance that transcends words. It's in the electric touch, the longing gaze, the vulnerability of two souls entwined. Through sex, we communicate desire, affection, and a need for closeness. It's a validation of our attractiveness, a source of comfort, and a celebration of our shared humanity. It's the fuel that ignites passion, the bridge that connects two individuals on the deepest levels. Sex is the language of intimacy, spoken not through words, but through touch, scent, and the vulnerability of shared pleasure. It's in the moments after, hearts still racing, limbs intertwined, that we feel most seen and understood by our partners. The act of making love releases oxytocin, often referred to as the cuddle hormone, which fosters feelings of trust, connection, and emotional bonding. This hormone cocktail, unique to sexual intimacy, strengthens the invisible threads that hold a couple together. Through sex, we reveal our deepest desires, our vulnerabilities, and our need to be desired. This shared vulnerability creates a sacred space of emotional intimacy where walls crumble and true connection flourishes. In a world that often feels isolating, sex offers a sanctuary of shared pleasure and deep connection. It's a reminder that we are not alone, that we are loved, and that our bodies are sources of joy and connection. While the physical pleasures of sex are undeniable, its benefits extend far beyond the bedroom. Regular intimacy has been linked to a stronger immune system, reduced stress levels, and improved sleep quality. The endorphins released during sex act as natural painkillers and mood boosters. They alleviate anxiety, combat depression, and infuse our lives with a sense of well-being. Sex, quite literally, makes us feel good. Moreover, sexual intimacy promotes self-esteem and body confidence. It allows us to embrace our sensuality, shed inhibitions, and celebrate the beauty of our physical selves. In essence, a healthy sex life nourishes not just our bodies, but also our minds and spirits. It's an investment in our overall well-being, fostering happiness, resilience, and a deeper connection with ourselves and our partners.
While both genders crave intimacy, their expressions and interpretations of it can differ. Men, often wired for a more physical approach, may associate sex with a validation of their masculinity and desirability.
Women, on the other hand, frequently prioritize emotional connection, seeking intimacy not just through the act itself, but also through foreplay, cuddling, and post-coital conversations.
This is not to say that these are rigid, binary perspectives. There's a spectrum of desire and expression within each gender. However, understanding these nuanced differences is crucial for bridging the gap and fostering empathy in a relationship. Open communication about needs, desires, and expectations is paramount. Couples who can navigate these conversations with compassion and understanding are better equipped to create a fulfilling and mutually satisfying sexual dynamic.
Section 5. When desire diverges, navigating mismatched libidos in relationships. One of the most common challenges couples face is a discrepancy in their sexual appetites. Mismatched libidos, often stemming from hormonal fluctuations, life stresses, or simply different temperaments, can create tension and feelings of rejection. It's crucial to remember that a decline in sexual frequency doesn't necessarily equate to a lack of love or attraction. It's essential to approach these conversations with empathy, avoiding blame or shame. Open communication is key. Partners need to feel safe expressing their needs and desires without fear of judgment. Exploring alternative forms of intimacy, such as sensual massages, extended foreplay, or simply cuddling, can help bridge the gap and maintain a sense of closeness. Seeking professional guidance from a therapist specializing in sex and relationships can provide invaluable tools for navigating these challenges and reigniting the spark. Section 6. Reigniting the spark, practical strategies for enhancing intimacy. Maintaining a fulfilling sex life requires effort, creativity, and a willingness to communicate openly. Just as a fire needs tending to keep burning, so too does the flame of passion in a relationship. Prioritizing date nights where couples can reconnect without distractions is essential. It's about rediscovering each other, flirting, and reigniting the spark that ignited the relationship in the first place. Experimenting with new positions, introducing toys, or exploring fantasies can inject excitement and novelty into the bedroom. The key is to approach these explorations with a sense of playfulness and mutual consent. Remember, intimacy flourishes in an environment of trust and vulnerability. Making an effort to understand your partner's needs, expressing your desires openly, and prioritizing intimacy as an integral part of your relationship are the cornerstones of a fulfilling and passionate connection.
Section 7. Case Studies. Real-life examples of sex's impact on relationships. Consider Sarah and David, married for 8 years. Initially, their sex life was passionate. After their second child, Sarah's libido plummeted, leaving David frustrated. Through therapy, they found Sarah's issues stemmed from exhaustion and body image. Addressing these, they reignited their spark.
Mark and John, a same-sex couple, faced a monotonous sex life. They loved each other, but felt their intimacy lacked excitement. By attending a Tantra workshop and exploring role-playing, they injected novelty and passion back into their relationship. The key was their willingness to communicate and try new things.
Section 8. Overcoming challenges, communication and compromise as keys to sexual harmony. Every relationship faces challenges, and the realm of intimacy is no exception. Miscommunication, differing desires, and external stresses can all impact a couple's sex life. The key to overcoming these obstacles lies in open, honest, and empathetic communication. Creating a safe space for both partners to express their needs and concerns without fear of judgment is crucial. Compromise is also essential. It's about finding a balance that honors the desires of both individuals, even if it means stepping outside comfort zones or adjusting expectations. Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all approach to intimacy. What matters most is finding what works for you as a couple, being willing to adapt, and prioritizing your sexual connection as an integral part of your relationship.
Section 9. Cultivating a fulfilling sex life. A recipe for relationship satisfaction. A fulfilling sex life is not a happy accident, it's a conscious choice that requires effort, communication, and a willingness to prioritize intimacy. It's about creating a space where both partners feel seen, desired, and cherished. Remember to nurture the emotional connection outside the bedroom. Small gestures of affection, words of affirmation, and quality time spent together all contribute to a deeper sense of intimacy. Don't be afraid to communicate your needs and desires openly and honestly. Your partner is not a mind reader. The more you share, the better equipped you are to create a mutually satisfying sexual dynamic. Finally, embrace the journey. Sex is a dance, an exploration, and a celebration of your connection. Approach it with a sense of playfulness, curiosity, and a willingness to grow together. In doing so, you'll not only enhance your intimacy, but also strengthen the very foundation of your relationship.